Yes, indeed it can. The fight can begin. So 12 rounds and potentially in front of us here. Sinan Samil Sam going in against Peter Okhello, and Sam is the reigning and defending champion. This is the second defense of his WBC International Heavyweight Championship. Yes, I've just remembered. Judges, by the way, from Belgium, Hungary and Spain. The Italian referee will take charge, of course, of the action that happens inside the ropes. Now, there's a 1-inch difference between these two. Okhello is 6'4", Sinan Samil Sam is 6'3". And there have been some pretty decent Ugandan fighters, as you may know, over the years, including my old mate Cornelius Boza Edwards, John Mugabe, and Ayub Kaluli. Now, whether or not Peter Okhello can emulate their achievements, of course, remains to be seen. Each and every one of them was a world champion. And you score this yourselves. Don't worry about the judges. You pick your own winner. Don't even worry about me. Just get on with it. Well, Sam making a pretty lively start here. He's looked pretty poor in some of his fights. So I've got a feeling he put on a bit of weight and lost a bit of energy for the game when he lost to Gomez anyway. That was the first one, of course, and then to Krasniqi. But of course he did pick it all up and get it back together again. So Peter Okhello, the Japanese-based Ugandan, big lad, 6'4". And he hasn't thrown too many punches so far, Okhello, in this first round, as once again Sam lands a left hook and a good cluster of shots there, head and body. And he's very popular, isn't he? Got a lot of Turkish support, as well as the Germans on his side. And for the record, well, Okhello's won 17, lost 3, stopped 16. And that's an important statistic for you to remember. So obviously he can bang a bit, but of course it's landing them without getting caught and hurt that will be his problem. Not that I think Sam's a massive puncher, although he'd hit hard enough to beat Danny Williams and Julius Francis inside the distance. So Sam stalking. And I wonder where in Japan Okhello at 6'4" gets his sparring from, as once again he takes another couple of good shots there from Sam. So good start then for Sam, as anticipated. But Okhello was a wee bit mute in that first round, wasn't he? Sam's record, by the way, 23 wins, 2 defeats, mentioned those before. 15 wins inside the limit. Began boxing professionally 3 years after Okhello, back in 2000. Okhello turned pro in 1978. And he had one fight that year. It was very late in the year. And this, by the way, is only his second fight of 2005. Okhello, that is. Also second fight of the year for Sinan Samil Sam. Interestingly, he's got a Japanese middle name, Okhello. Peter Ishimaru Okhello. So Sam then has made a good start here. And he's stamped his authority on this particular contest right from the first bell. But let's just see if Okhello can get himself into it. And this WBC International Heavyweight title, scheduled for 12 rounds. And a massive support here for Sinan Samil Sam. You can hear them screaming his name. Well, little shot right there from Okhello. Nice bit of work there again from Sam. Well, Sam very cautiously stalking forward here. He's getting through as well. But a lively round this has been for Okhello. I don't think he's winning it. In fact, I know he's not. Well, something right to the body there from Sam. So I think he's let himself go a wee bit physically. In fact, quite a bit physically. Although he never was a sculpted athlete to start with. But that's all academic, of course. He can fight. Well, a little slip of the head there when that jab was thrown, ensuring, of course, that Okhello's missed. Well, nice bit of work here. Furious assault there by Sam. Good round again for him. Incidentally, I did mention Cornelius Boza Edwards earlier. John Mugabe and Ayub Kaluli, all three Ugandan fighters. Cornelius Boza Edwards took his the Edwards surname, by the way, from Jack Edwards, who was a tea plantation owner, I believe, in Uganda, and he adopted Boza. John Mugabe, he was in Britain recently. And Ayub Kaluli, I believe, yes, was based in Denmark, but I don't think I've ever met Ayub Kaluli, but a decent light middleweight. Very decent light middleweight. Bit of an understatement, that. Well, they're pretty happy with the way things have gone so far. So round 3 then of the scheduled 12-rounder. So, Samil Sam in the white shorts, the reigning and defending champion, making the second defence of his WBC International Championship here. There have been flashes of possibility from Peter, but nothing really from Okhello to upset the apple cart here. The right hand, I suspect, is the punch he's looking to land. And, you know, as I say, 16 of his 17 wins have failed to hear the final bell. So obviously got a bit of power at a certain level. That loss to Imamu Mayfield. Well, Mayfield, as you probably know, is a big, tall, lanky fighter. Well, Okhello not looking to punch his weight at the moment. When will he? Well, a couple of jabs again there from Sam. And it doesn't appear to have been too many moves to get Sam back in with his former conqueror, Luan Krasniqi. Maybe because Krasniqi would do the double on him. Nice little left hook. And I did mention the other day, by the way, the degree of concentration you need in a fight. And it's quite immense. Okay, you might think you've got enough to think about anyway, but trust me, there's a lot more. Good bit of work there again from Sam. Well, good jabbing this now from Sam. Controlling the fight virtually completely here. Behind the left hand, which is, of course, an absolute vital weapon to any boxer. Unless, of course, you're someone like Jake LaMotta. Well, Sam is really sticking it on him here in this third round, and that's another good round for Sam. Well, Okhello's got some work to do now. He's 3 points behind with 9 remaining, for me anyway. So, Japanese-based Ugandan. And by the way, there's only ever been one Japanese fighter licensed to box in Britain. I wonder if you know who that was. Bit of replay then, coming up for round 3 here. Another good round this for Sam. Good jab, that. In command. Into round 4 we go then, and well, Peter Okhello, who has made 9 successful defences of his Orient and Pacific Boxing Federation Championship, and of course the heavyweight division, trying for a new title here, the WBC International Championship in the heavyweight division, of course, and he's come up against a bit of a brick wall here in Sinan Samil Sam, the reigning defending champion, who's won the first 3 rounds. And it's all a wee bit too friendly, isn't it, from Okhello? A nice enough boxer, don't get me wrong, but at this weight you've got to punch. And Sam is certainly punching here. He's got the respect here of Okhello very early on. Well, is Okhello going to blow him away now? Well, he's beginning to put a bit of work together here. Pretty fast hands for a big man. Well, one slightly low there. Well, was that on the belt? Incidentally, there's only 2 pounds of weight difference between these two men. Okhello came in at 243, Sam came in at 245. Well, decent jab there from Peter Okhello, but he took a better one back and again. And again, a well-timed jab there from Sam. Well, as you can see here, Okhello has a problem. It doesn't matter what he does, Sam has an answer. Unless, of course, one of those big shots does land on the chin and terribly upset Sam. I can't see anything else going Okhello's way. And all this waving around on the right glove there, a complete waste of time. Sam just sticking to the basics and getting on with it. Certainly the best round of the fight so far here for Okhello, but he hasn't won it. 40-36 on my card. And as I say, the best so far here for Peter Okhello. I'm not sure if that's his wife or not. So Peter Ishimaru Okhello, 4 rounds behind, 8 to play. That's only for me. How have you got it? Yeah, watch out, keep your hands up here. Protect your chin. Bit of replay here, cracking bit of replay here. Well, that was the low blow. This is round 5. And this one marching on now. And Okhello needs a very good round under his belt here. And I suppose it's really fair to call him a Japanese rather than a Ugandan, although he does originate in the Ugandan capital of Kampala. He's very much Japanese-based. And, you know, it's hard to try and explain to you what it takes to carry a body like this around a ring for 12 rounds, 12 3-minute rounds. Very hard work. Especially when you've got someone like Sam bearing down on you, causing all sorts of problems. Adds to your anxiety, of course. You're trying to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 moves ahead of your opponent. Sometimes you are. The great fighters certainly are. The good ones, well, maybe 3 or 4. Once again, Sam lands a left-right. And those punches were planned 10, 15 seconds ago. And it's an as-if game, this, really. You know, if he does, a bit like computers, really. You know, if he does this, I'll do that. Then he'll do so-and-so, which means I'll do this. You know, and that's really how a lot of boxing works. Of course, the great thing is to be completely spontaneous, because you don't know what you're going to do next, and therefore your opponent can't work you out. But I do know that a lot of fighters tend to think in those sort of binary terms, if you like. Well, Okhello once again under a bit of pressure here. Comes to the last 30 seconds of round 5. Well, he's treading on thin ice now, isn't he, Peter Okhello? This will mean he's 5 behind with 7 to play. He's going to need every other round to stand a chance of getting this. Well, he shrugged up those shots of Sam a moment ago, but not all of them. So a good round there again for Sam. 50-45 then. Well, we've had 5. We've got 7 more to go. And it's a cracking fight, this one. And I can't see this one going Okhello's way. Well, Uli Wegner, they're just telling him to be careful. Good shot that from Sam on the replay. Bit of super slow motion there. Take that.
Round 6.
Yep, indeed it is. Round 6 then. And Sinan Samil Sam has got this one sewn up at least for the first half of the fight. I've got him in the first 5 rounds at 50-45. I don't think too many people would argue about that. Oh, again that double jab from Sam. And that's a very unsettling weapon, you know. Well, a decent jab there from Okhello. And it is unusual to find a heavyweight from Japan. They're normally flies and bantams and super bantams. There has, of course, been the odd Japanese middleweight and light heavyweight. I think there's also a Japanese heavyweight at some point. Well, decent right there from Okhello. And despite the shake of the head, it's not the power he wants to worry about. Good right again there from Sam. It's the volume of punches that are hitting Okhello on target. Well, bit of give and take now in this 6th round. And he's such a basic fighter, Sam, which just goes to prove the adage. If you do the basics right, you can't go far wrong. Well, I've got a feeling here Okhello getting a bit worn out, despite landing a decent right there. Okhello beginning to lose a bit of concentration here. All of his best work is coming to nothing, and he's still getting caught. Tough game, this. I say game. It's a business, we know that. Well, couple of thumps there again from both men. But once again, Sam for me. Sam for me. 60-54 then. 6 up with 6 gone and 6 to go. The best here that Okhello could hope for is a draw by winning the next 6 rounds. And that looks so unlikely. Doesn't it? Looks so unlikely. Well, that's a fairly new technique on me. Got a replay here then, that Sam jab once again. Rocking the head back of this big Ugandan, Peter Okhello. Halfway point then, round 7. And things are not looking good at the moment here for Peter Okhello, who has had a bit of a nightmare trip to Germany, to be honest with you. It's not at all pleasant here. Everything he's tried so far has been countered very well by Sinan Samil Sam, the reigning and defending champion here. And there's been the odd smile, of course, from this Peter Okhello, but he's not got a great deal to smile about. He's got to start landing shots and looking for a knockout. He's done that plenty of times. Well, good work here then from Okhello. Sam takes it all well. Now, can Okhello sustain an attack? Has he got the energy? Slightly low again there from Sam. Well, once again, I've got to say here that Okhello flattered in the first few seconds of this round. And then, of course, ran into this stiff left jab and right cross of Sam. And he's not too keen now. And don't forget, there's been that misplaced smile on the face of Okhello since this one really began. Once again, losing concentration, looking out of the ring. Well, nice jab there again. That one went straight through him. And the really good punches, of course, punch straight through the target, not at it. They go beyond the target. Well, lots of head shaking here from Okhello, which has not done a great deal for him in the fight, except annoy me. Okay, so it may not be hurting, but that's not the point. You're not doing much. Well, Sam will be looking for a finish here, I suspect. Good round there again for Sam. Well, he's now 7 points in front with only 5 to go, which means it's not a great night here. And not only that, there hasn't been a single round yet won by Peter Okhello, in my opinion. Always be careful, says Uli Wegner. And don't forget, it's always important to add, in my opinion, simply because, you know, this is such a sport of opinion. It's terribly subjective. There's nothing written in stone in boxing. You've got yours, I've got mine. Have you got anything against Sam as yet? Oh, he's still got 70 points in your opinion, and 63, of course, for Peter Okhello. Round 8. Well, once again, a good start to the round here for Sam. And the noise in this hall has been deafening from the first minute he entered the arena. Well, once again, the crowd are something to cheer about. Well, if Peter Okhello needed to exercise that vaunted punching power of his, it's got to be now. I say vaunted punching power. It is, of course, a statistic that he's in 17 wins, he's stopped 16 of them. And a lot of them are clean knockouts, by the way, but obviously a class an awful lot lower than this. He was once, by the way, stopped, as I say, in 3 rounds by Cali Mian. He was outscored by Imamu Mayfield and outscored over 12 rounds in only his 5th fight by Toakipa Tasifa. That doesn't augur well for him, but it was very early on in his career. Well, once again, decent bit of work here for Sam. And every second Okhello takes to shake his head is a second wasted. Oh, good shot. Nice left hook there. Cracking round again then for Sam. 80-72, absolutely walking this one now. He's had a bit of hypnotism, do you think? Well, he obviously speaks good Japanese, doesn't he? So, lovely left hand on the replay. Four rounds left to go then, and things are looking very grim here for this Ugandan, Peter Okhello, getting his ears boxed off by Sinan Samil Sam. And I haven't given a round so far in favour of Okhello, and we've had 8 of them. He needs to knock out to win this one, and has done now for the last couple of rounds. Well, right there from Okhello. Well, has he got it in him? Well, this is more like it from the challenger now. Can he keep that up? Lovely bit of work again from Sam. And don't forget, a bright start for Okhello in this 9th round. Well, lovely bit of work again. Good jab there, then the right hand coming off it. He doesn't miss too many shots, does he, Sam? Quite an economical boxer. Well, I think the storm is over here from Okhello. Yes, it looks like it's blown itself out. And I've got a feeling here that Okhello's boxing's a bit like my golf. He gets in one good shot per round, if he's lucky. Well, long left hook down and right hand from Okhello. Well, he's certainly putting a bit more effort into this now, isn't he? Bit of application at last. But will he get anything out of it? That's the big question. Well, not for me, he hasn't. Not for me. 90 then, 81. 3 to go. We've had 9 already. Well, that was a big right hand at the beginning of the round there from Okhello. But Sam got over it and came back at him. 3 rounds to go, then round 10 coming up. And this guy, well, I think he's been a revelation here. I don't think he's had a great deal to beat, but he's come through a couple of sticky patches here. Some big, powerful punches being thrown and landed by Peter Okhello, his challenger. Yes, round 10 it is, of a schedule 12. Italian referee, by the way, judges from Belgium, Hungary and Spain. And we come out for the 10th round. Lovely. Beautiful stuff. And this has been as basic as it gets, really, but it's very successful. Well, once again, Okhello, they're trying to get that right hand going. But once again, Sam's got his measure. And you know, Sam would have realised he would have to go through the odd right hand in this fight. There's no doubt about that. Well, having looked like he was flagging slightly in the middle rounds here, Okhello is beginning to come back again. Or at least try to. Oh, that's better from Peter. But once again, the consistent work has come from Sam. Although I've got to say, this might be the best round so far that Peter Okhello has had. His previous best round was the 4th, by the way, if you've been following this one. Well, a cheeky right there. Well, Sam, once again, for me, once again, all of the consistent work in that round came from Sinan Samil Sam, 100-90, then 10 points in front after 10 rounds of boxing, and we have got 2 to go. Yeah, that's it, teach him to breathe. So round 11 and the penultimate session here between these two men. It's been a pretty good-looking heavyweight contest, this. And, of course, it's still there, up for grabs. With 2 rounds to go, only 6 minutes of action. So let me just remind you then, Sinan Samil Sam, of Turkish origin, based in Germany, defending his WBC International Championship for the 2nd time against this Big lad, 6'4", from Uganda originally, but based in Japan. Peter Okhello, who gets through with a good left hook. He knows he landed a good right. Oh, it's all been taken away again. All of a sudden, though, what a punch-up we're getting here. Sixteen of his 17 wins, don't forget, for Okhello have come inside, and he wants one here very badly, because he needs one here very badly. So far, only 3 losses on the record of the Ugandan, but he's heading for his 4th here, unless he can find a knockout punch. Oh, good left hook there. Bit swollen there around the left eye, I think, Peter. And the noise has been accompanying this fight throughout. And it gets you going, you know. There's so many people shouting for you. Well, Okhello's just blown it really in this round. He'd done a lot of good work, but once again, the consistency of the champion will just drive it away from him. And to stand a chance of winning, of course, you've got to keep on punching. Good round again for Sam. 110. Plays 99 now. Lovely bit of super slow motion replay there. And a cracking punch that. One of the best punches landed so far, I think, by Okhello. And I tell you something, Sam did well to get through that one.
Pass auf, Sinan. Geh dann nah ran, dass nicht geschlagen wird, dass keine Bewegungsfreiheit hat.
Well, 3 minutes to go then to decide the outcome of this one. Well, 110 plays 99. For me, this man, Sinan Samil Sam, in the lead. And he is, of course, looking to retain that championship for the 2nd time. And I've got a feeling he'll do it. Barring, of course, a knockout, which looks awfully unlikely. Okhello, a bit of a hitter, but not consistently. So Peter Ishimaru, Okhello, looks like he's headed for his 4th loss here in his career. Well, an apology there from Okhello. That's fair enough. Well, I think he's mimicking Muhammad Ali there with Bumbaye to the crowd. If you remember rightly, Ali did that in the Rumble in the Jungle against George Foreman. And those of you that might be confused, it was Zaire and not Uganda. Well, if ever Okhello needed a knockout punch, it's now. I've never seen, by the way, Sam on the floor. Good right there again from Sam. Well, all of the precision punching coming also here from Sam, although a good left hook there from Okhello. Well, once again, look at this. Sam still flying in his 12th and final round. Last half minute. And I'll tell you something, I've thoroughly enjoyed this fight. It's been good. It could have been better, of course, for Okhello. But Sam has just been too good for him. And I don't think Sinan Samil Sam has lost a round. There's been a couple of close ones toward the finish. Nice right there, he's got him over. Sam is over from a lovely right hand there. Well, 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 took all that time to come, and the bell has gone. 6, 7, 8. Well, Sam gets it, but that last round might go the 2-point round for Okhello. Goodness me. Well, I got it 118 to 109. That last round will go by the 2-point margin. Oh, hang on, I don't think I've done that right. Yes, I have. 118, 109 for me, and that's at the moment when Sam was sent crashing in the last round. And I tell you what, he couldn't have scripted that better, but it needed to be a minute sooner. Okhello on the verge of a knockout win in the last round, the last few seconds, but the bell went. If he'd have done that a minute earlier, who knows? Who knows? Well, that's the right hand against the temple that put Sam over. But there you see there's a sign of alertness there. He was watching Okhello as he went down. Well, 118, 109 then, pour moi. But, well, I tell you what, at times a very explosive match, that one, between these two men. But by and large, it was a very good tactical, I thought, display by the champion. I don't think it's worth a great deal, by the way, the WBC International Championship, but some do. So there's all the Turkish supporters in the arena, thoroughly enjoying Sam's success here. Well, we'll be getting the score very shortly.
No, I'm easy. I take it easy.
Here we go then. Well, I thought we were going to get the score a moment ago, but a bit of delay here. Don't ask me why. It looks pretty straightforward. 118 to 109. Don't forget, Sam flattened in the last round, but he got up with just a few seconds left on the clock. And I believe he's picked up a pretty useful win here.
So, meine Damen und Herren, nach diesen leidenschaftlichen 12 Runden die internationale Schwergewichtsmeisterschaft der WBC folgt hier das Urteil. Bela Florian aus Ungarn wertet 116 zu 111.
To 111.
Daniel van de Wiele aus Belgien 117 zu 111.
117 to 111.
Und Francisco Vázquez Marcos 115
115
zu 112.
to 112.
Für den eindeutigen Sieger dieses Kampfes, Sinan Samil Sam.
Well, that's interesting. Sam gets on a unanimous verdict, but interestingly, of the 3 judges, one gave 4 rounds against Sam, one gave 3 against him, and another gave 7 rounds against him. No, my apologies, 5. 4 rounds, 3 rounds, and 5 rounds against Sam there. That's very interesting. 9 rounds, and 8 rounds against, of course, the challenger. But no doubt about the winner for me anyway. It was, of course, Sinan Samil Sam. This man, though, well, I tell you what, had he landed that right hand a minute before he did, it could have been such a different story. Japan and Uganda would have been celebrating a WBC International Heavyweight champion in the shape of Peter Okhello, but it wasn't his night. Well, that's the end of our boxing here on British Eurosport. I do hope you've enjoyed it half as much as I have. If you have, you've enjoyed it thoroughly. My name's Steve Holzer. See ya.
Take it back.